and my counter and finish, okay? Right now, they're kind of seamless. He shoots in, I whizzer, get my foot back, I scoop the head, or what have you. This one, you're going to see an initial attack from him, hopefully close to a complete stop, and then an offense by me, okay? So let's turn this way. All right, so get in on your single, right? And this works well from this position, again, because of the down pressure I'm given with this whizzer here. So I'm really trying to sell it. I can still push the head away. My main goal on this move is to get my foot completely clear of both arms and have a nice tight whizzer in. So again, I'm going to push, you know, we can start by pushing the head away. I'm going to sprawl this leg back and whizzer down hard towards the mat and try to get some separation here, breaking his hands, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hip to hip with him here. And I'm gonna, you can do it a couple different ways, all right? A good wrestler, he's gonna come back up to his feet, right? So as he comes up to his feet, you can get wrist control on this side, all right? But we're in a whizzer position. The difference, I think, between a whizzer and an overhook position is a couple of things. The down pressure that I'm given here and his arm position, right? His arm is straddled across my back, all right? Traditionally in an underhook position, he'd be higher up, and he'd be trying to jack me out of position, and now my whizzer doesn't work. So those are the two things I look for before I try to hit this move. If they're not there, and he goes to an underhook position, we can go to something else. But this move, this next setup, is specifically for when I have over the top pressure and this hand straddled across my waist, kind of like a belt. That's your traditional whizzer position, okay? Now, this is going to be a far ankle pick. You can either go knee pick or ankle pick, depending on what they give you, all right? And off of his shot, my sprawl, and we get right into this position, I'm just going to go for it, but I'll show you a little bit later how we can actually bait him into hitting it, all right? If his leg's already back like that, we've got a couple of options. If you've got a clear path to that ankle, I'll take my inside leg, in this case my left leg, and I'll hook here. All right, toe up towards the ceiling. If I go flat here, he can step over it, right? So I go heel first, toe up, block here. All right? Now all I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this whizzer. I've got my shoulder above his and pressuring down. I'm going to bend my knees and reach to the ankle and pick it. Right here. Okay? So Mike shoots a single. I'm going to push the head away, get my leg back, create a clean break. As he comes up to his feet, we go hip to hip, more of a side-by-side picture here. If he allows me access by having that leg back, I'm going to step through, toe up, and then I'm taking my whizzer and I'm just pushing it sideways. Not even down necessarily. I'm short, so it comes down a little bit so I can reach the ankle. But as long as you get sideways movement, with this heel being blocked, he's going to start falling no matter what. Right? I'm just picking it so I can ensure he goes all the way to the mat and my position when he gets there. All right? You can keep the whizzer and end up on top, or you can throw it away and end up between the legs in like a Turk position, so he can't immediately belly down. You've got options here, okay, especially for you MMA guys. Okay, now if Mike doesn't pull that leg back, right, so I defend and we're literally hip by hip like this, now I've got to create the path to get to that ankle. You can do it two ways. I can get wrist control and circle and get him to step, and now everything's the same. Or I can use this leg to clear his leg. So I'll swing it like a pendulum on a clock. And I'm going to scoop. Okay, so off of Mike's shot, he comes in with a good shot, man. He's tight. I'm pushing the head away. I'm whizzering. I got to get this toe to the mat. Get these arms broke. Boom, here. He comes up because he's trying to regain position. If he goes hip to hip, with his foot intact next to mine, all right, it's not staggered, I'm just going to step in and swing the pendulum on a clock. I'm going to hook here, right about his ankle with my heel, send it backwards. Whoop. That puts all the weight to that side, right? Put your foot back, sorry. Right now he's very balanced. He can still move, he's agile, but as soon as I clear this foot out, all the weight's on that far side. So it's a nice easy pressure, sideways, and pick. So I bring it in, kick. Okay, if Mike comes in and he staggers his stance, like I said, we break his grip. If that leg's already back, we're stepping through, toe up, heel to heel, sideways pressure with the whizzer, sideways and down a little bit, and I reach and actually physically grab the ankle. Right here. Okay? Well, you'll see on the 3 moves I've shown so far, the key points remain the same. Stay tight on that whizzer, shoulder pressure above his and angling down, and trying to get that hip, that foot, off of this elevated position and back to the mat. All right, so those are your keys. Anytime you encounter this single leg attack, regardless of what finish we're doing, is to get this. Go ahead, grab my leg. Just a single. Yeah, the keys are always going to be to start any type of offense from here. I've got to get my toe back to the mat, my hips underneath me, and start working this upper body attack away. Here, now I've got options. But that's got to be consistent every time. Hips back, toe to the mat, head away. Okay? All right, so let's try this. Both variations on an ankle pick. Be a good partner. First one, you know, you have a clear path. We'll go heel up on the toe. Right? Boom, here. Pick it. If he stays hip to hip with you, we're going to swing this heel in just like a pendulum on a clock. Boop. Back. Side pressure, ankle. Okay? Questions?